everyone. We're going to take a topic, educational program evaluation and the purposes, by Professor Nkechi P.M.S. Somonu, EFSTAN, EQUIS, Professor of Educational Evaluation, Research and Statistics, Nanda Azikiwe University. Learning outcomes. At the end of this topic, the learner should be able to explain the concept of educational program, describe the components of educational program, explain the concept of program evaluation, discuss the purposes of program evaluation. We start. What is educational program? It is an ongoing educational activity organized to bring about desirable behavioral changes in students. It can also be seen as a structured plan designed to facilitate learning, develop skills, learning, development, skill acquisition among learners. Components of educational program. The components of educational programs include goals and objectives, curriculum, instructional methods, assessment and evaluation, resources and support. Goals and objectives. Educational programs begins with clearly defined goals and objectives. What are the goals? Goals outlines what the program is set to achieve. The objectives specify means. It specifies the major outcomes and indicators. Curriculum. The curriculum includes the contents, materials, and activities that will be used to facilitate learning. It is often structured into different subjects or topics, each covering specific learning outcomes. Instructional methods. Various instructional methods are used to engage learners and facilitate learning. These methods include lectures, discussions, hand-on activities, group projects, simulations, multimedia presentation. Assessment and evaluation. In the context being used, assessment methods are used to measure students' progress and achievement of learning objectives. These assessment methods include tests, quizzes, projects, and presentations. In this context, evaluation involves analyzing the effectiveness of the program in achieving its goals and making necessary adjustments. Resources and support. In terms of resources, we talk about textbooks, learning materials, technology, facilities, good social learning environment to support teaching and learning. Support services required by learners include tutoring, counseling, and special accommodation to ensure success, learners' success. Now, we want to look at program evaluation. What is program evaluation? Program evaluation is a systematic process of assessing the effectiveness, efficiency, relevance, and impact of a program. It involves gathering and analyzing information about various aspects of the program to determine whether it is achieving its intended objectives and goals. It also involves determining whether the stated goals are appropriate. Why do we do program evaluation? That is, purposes of program evaluation. It includes identifying strengths and weaknesses, assessment of overall effectiveness, accountability, resource allocation, sustaining and termination, policy development, stakeholder engagement, knowledge generation, and communication advocacy. Let's take it one after the other. Identifying strengths and weaknesses. Evaluation provides insights into what is working well and what needs improvement in a program. The strengths and weaknesses identified will enable informed decision about the entire program. Assessment of effectiveness. This will answer the questions: is the program achieving its intended objective and goals? What difference is the program making in the lives of its beneficiaries or in the targeted areas? Accountability. Evaluation holds program administrators, funders, and stakeholders accountable for the resources invested in the program. It provides evidence of whether the resources allocated to the program are being used effectively and efficiently. Resource allocation. Program evaluation helps optimize resource allocation by identifying programs that deliver the best outcomes relative to their cost. Decision makers can use evaluation results to allocate resources strategically and prioritize interventions based on their effectiveness. It allows funders to prioritize intervention in programs that demonstrate impacts and cost effectiveness. Continuation, sustain or terminate a program. Program evaluation finding will give impetus to continuation of the program, expansion of the program, modification of the program, or termination of the program if need be. Policy development. Evaluation findings can contribute to the development of evidence-based policies and practices. Evaluation data indicates interventions that are most effective in addressing specific social, economic, and other needs for policy making. Stakeholders engagement. Stakeholders in evaluation process include program staff, beneficiaries, founders, and community members. Stakeholders can be engaged by involving them in the evaluation process. Engaging stakeholders in evaluation promotes transparency, accountability, and ownership of evaluation funding and recommendation. Knowledge generation. Through program evaluation, knowledge about program theory, implementation processes, and outcomes are found. Knowledge contributes to the broader body of program evaluation contributes to the broader body of knowledge. It provides data for determining best practices and innovative approach. Communication and advocacy. Evaluation findings can be used to communicate the impacts and value of program to donors and the public. Effective communication of evaluation results can strengthen support for programs and mobilize resources for continued implementation.